Hey, welcome back, my friends. I am so glad you're here. So, listen, we are officially halfway through the year. Like halfway. I can't believe it. So, whether you're feeling on top of the world or a little, maybe even a lot behind, this episode is for you. Because today we're talking about how to hit pause, take a breath, and do a powerful mid year reset. One that helps you realign your goals and get back in the game without pushing yourself to burnout. This isn't about scrapping everything or even starting over. It's about realigning, recentering, and getting connected to what actually matters to you and what you're capable of creating in the next 6 months. So let's do this. Hey there, bookkeepers. Welcome to the Rescue My Bookkeeping Business podcast, your go-to resource for building a thriving and successful bookkeeping business. I'm Stephanie, your host and bookkeeper business bestie, here to guide you every step of the way. Each week, we'll dive into actionable tips, industry insights, real-world advice, and inspiring stories designed to help you work smarter, grow faster, and achieve the freedom and success you've been working toward. Plus, we'll have incredible guest interviews to help you take your bookkeeping business to the next level. Let's turn your big vision into your reality. It all starts here. Okay, first things first, let's do a little honest check-in with ourselves. Take a second to ask yourself, how do I feel about the first half of this year? What did I think would actually happen by now? And what did happen? The good, the hard, and the unexpected. And here's the deal. This check-in isn't about guilt. It's not a space for I should have done more or I'm so behind. No, we're not doing that here. This is about honoring the reality of your year so far and using it to create clarity for what's next. Here's what I do know about you. You've been doing your best. You're wearing all the hats. You're probably serving clients, maybe raising kids, managing a household, running a business, and likely doing it without enough support. So if you're feeling scattered or stretched, you're not broken. You're just human. Let's breathe that in for a second. Now, what are we holding on to that's not serving us anymore? What can we let go of to make room for a better second half? So now that we've checked in, let's talk about realignment, not restarting, realigning. So grab a notebook. If you're listening where you can write, I want you to list out a few things. First, what were your original goals for 2025? Which of these still matter? Which ones feel forced, outdated, or just plain heavy? Remember, you're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to shift focus. So maybe that revenue goal doesn't hit right anymore. Or maybe your client load has changed. Maybe even your energy, time, or season of life. Maybe some of that has shifted too. So realigning starts with clarity. What does matter most right now? I want you to pick 1 to 3 things that you want to prioritize for Q3 and Q4. Note, I didn't say 10, not even 17, just 1 to 3 things. Next, I want you to ask yourself, why are these specific goals important to me now? And what will change in my life or business if I'm actually following through? And also, what's standing in my way right now? Get super specific. Write it down. Name the resistance because the clearer you are, the more powerful your reset becomes. All right. So, ladies, let's be real a minute. The number one reason we ditch our goals is probably not what you think. It's actually burnout. So, let's talk about how to pursue what matters without the collapse. Step one is to protect your energy like it's your business bestie, because it kind of is. Start thinking in energy budgets, not just time blocks. If a task drains you, can it be delegated, delayed, or even simplified? Can you swap a 6-hour grind at your desk for 2 power hours with a break in between? Next, I want you to build in recovery time because, ladies, rest is not earned, it's essential. You don't need to wait until your to do list is finished to take care of yourself because, let's be honest, that list will never be done anyway. Also, I want you to watch the self pressure. I see this all the time in coaching bookkeepers. They're trying to prove that they're legit by doing all the things. In that, they're over delivering, over committing, and over everythinging, really. So here's the truth: your clients don't want a burned out version of you. Your family doesn't want a burnout version of you. And honestly, you don't want a burned out version of you either, right? So instead of sprinting through the rest of the year, how about we walk it with purpose, with intention? You'll actually get further with a sustainable pace than you ever will by constantly starting and crashing. So now let's quickly touch on systems because, well, burnout isn't just about too much work. It's also about how we work. This is where I get totally fired up. If you don't have systems that support your growth, everything starts to fall on your shoulders. That's when the late nights, the client confusion, the drop balls, all the things creep in. So ask yourself this and be honest. Do I have workflows that actually work for me? Do I know what happens when a lead reaches out? Or am I just making it up on the fly every time? Do I have time set aside to work on the business, not just in it? Now, if you're nodding along thinking, oh no, Stephanie, I don't have any of that. Well, I'm here to tell you it's okay. That's exactly what we work on inside of the Bookkeeper Bestie Club. You don't have to figure it out alone. So, friend, as we head into Q3, you are allowed to realign. You are allowed to shift. You are allowed to make the next half of this year fit you, not the other way around. Start with reflection. Realign your goals with intention. Protect your energy. Build in support. And above all, believe that what you want is still possible. It's not too late. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be to make powerful moves forward. So, I'm over here rooting for you. And if this episode helped you, take a screenshot, tag me on Instagram, share it with a fellow bookkeeper. Let's do this reset together. You got this. See you next time.